Hey everybody, Metalfro here, back from another long hiatus with another video review. This time we're covering Hguols' Celestial Powers Intervened to True Supremacy. And this is a fantastic sophomore release from the Hguols project, that of course being led by Tom Eversole, formerly of the band Grimm. And this is a step up from the debut and a CD that I think any fan of instrumental music or black metal is going to want to check out. Obviously, he's still using the MIDI instrument set, but I think it's used to greater effect here. Everything sounds better and bigger. There's a lot more variation in the songs in terms of the composition and just the way that it all is put together. And also, there's just a greater variety of textures and just a better overall scope on this album. I think it's a lot bigger in terms of its scope and just how it's all laid out. The last album, there was a lot of kind of traditional black metal stuff going on, and a lot of tremolo picking and a lot of things like that is traditional for the style, but after a few listens, it was pretty obvious that it was, that it was a debut. Even though it was a strong record, I think it was obvious that, there was a lot more that could be done with the style if a little bit more time was taken to kind of flesh out the concept. And that's exactly what has been done here. We've got a lot more variation in the material. Like I said, there's a lot more, change-ups in terms of time signatures, and it's not just all tremolo picking and super fast riffing and drumming. There's a lot of nice little interludes. There's some interesting spots where the tempo is changed or the drum rhythm is a lot different than what you would expect, and so it keeps things interesting a lot more than on the debut, and it also provides for a lot more fulfilling listening experience overall. So I would say, just right out of the chute, this second release is a much more fully realized vision of what Hguols is and should be. And then we heard some song samples. The intro to the video was part of track 1, Destined to Find Sanctuary. And then we heard part of track 3, Within the Grip of Insanity. Part of track 4, All But Life Was Lost. Part of track 6, Celestial Powers Intervened. And part of track 8, To True Supremacy. And in closing, I just want to say, this is one of those releases that, again, like the debut, is going to fly under the radar. People are going to hear about it, but they're really not going to, traditionally going to go pick it up like they would a more high-profile black metal release. And I would challenge people to, spend their hard-earned money on this album, because it really is a major step up from the debut. Obviously, you can see in the score from the debut to this album that I rated it, 10 points higher. And I really think it's worth that, because I really think that this particular album is a much more fully realized vision, as I said before, of what the Hguols project is and should be. So for that reason alone, anyone who enjoyed the first record should really go out and pick this one up, whether it's a CD or a digital download. Check it out. Do Tom a favor and go pick it up, because it's a great CD. So hopefully everyone will check it out and, give it a fair shake, because I really do believe that it's a major improvement and a good release. Thanks for watching. Everybody, make sure you check out my radio show, The Gamut, Sunday nights from 9 to midnight Eastern Standard Time on untuned.com, Untuned Radio, and we'll see you next time.